blood, bro.
That's blood, and that's blood on the headlight. And blood on my wrap.
And look, it broke already. My headlight won't work. This is the OEM part. You cannot buy the heatsink by itself. You have to buy the whole headlight. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be installing the Oracle lighting LED kit for the Corvette C8. Most of the cars, you would have to open them and switch the lights and then weld the headlights back on. And when you do that, a lot of water gets in, or if they're not sealed correctly, they fog up. But thankfully with the Corvette and some of the BMWs, you don't need to do that. All you have to do is just change the module, reconnect the new module of the car. And when you reconnect the module of the car, you can connect it to the app and be able to pick what color you want your headlights to be. So we're gonna be doing that right now. So first, let's get the car inside the garage. Let's jack it up because we're gonna need to remove the wheels and the wheel weld to be able to reach some connections right here. So I have to jack the car up. So let's get started with today's video. We're also gonna be going to a car meet later today. We're gonna go to Origins. They're hosting today. They haven't hosted it in a minute. And if you guys know, Origins is one of the biggest pages that hosts the best car meets in SoCal. So let's try to get this car done before Origins because I want to take it to Origins. Hopefully we can get it done before then, but if not, then sucks to suck. I'll just go with my other car, or I'll just go with a friend or something. But we're still gonna go to a car meet, so stay tuned, wait for the car meet. But let's show you guys how to install this. If you guys have a Corvette, or if you guys are just curious on how to install these, I'm gonna show you guys how to install these right now. But first you need to remove all this inner side of the car. So all the videos online I seen, they connect it straight to the battery, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to have to connect it to Bluetooth every single time I want to turn it on and off. I just want to have it with a quick switch. So I brought this from Amazon. It's like $8. It's like switches. I'm gonna connect one to my headlights, and then I'm gonna have two extras. Say if I want to put underglow, if I want to put engine lights, whatever I want to decide to use later in the future, I'm gonna just have them as extras. But for now, I want to find a way where I can get those wires inside the car. So if I connect it to the battery through here, I need it to be able to come outside somewhere from the bottom right here. So I'm gonna look for that, and then when I do figure out how to put that wire through so I can put that switch inside the car, I'll let you guys know which way to go. So I found the easier option, and it's just through the fender right here. You can, if you go through the fender right here, you can fit a wire. It's like open. And if you do that correctly, you can remove the fender liner, because we have to remove the fender liner anyways. This is the fender liner. If you put it under here, through there, it can go through the door. The only bad thing about it is it's just gonna be coming through right here, which I don't really like how it looks. So I'm gonna get to installing the lights. I'm gonna leave the wiring to the end. I'm gonna make sure the headlights and everything work good first. I know one of these wires have to go inside the car somehow. So I wanna find where is it open. I think this might be a good area, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Let's open it up. Let's see what comes in it. So it comes with that. That's the BC1 controller. That's the Bluetooth controller, because they sell them with only a remote control, but if you want to have the Bluetooth controller, you have to have that. It's like a $80 option or a $100 option, I think, something like that. Bluetooth controller that comes with them comes with 4 different things. So if you want to connect one to the headlight, one to the underglow, one to the wheel lights, one to the engine lights, you can connect all of them. If you have the same brand, you can connect them all to here. But since we're only going to be using one, they give you caps to lock the other ones just in case you don't want to use them now, so they don't get dirty, they don't have debris in them, so you don't have problems later on. So I'm going to connect all 3 and leave one, because that's the only thing I'm using right now. Alright, so I bought a bunch of connectors from AutoZone, and all of them were too big for the wires, because these wires are super thin and they don't have that size in AutoZone. So I bought a bunch of different sizes, and all the butt connectors are all not working, so they're all too big. So I'm gonna just twist them together and put electrical tape on it, and that's it. So if you guys can see these connectors, we're gonna connect the red to the red, the green to the green, the blue to the blue, and then the black to the white, because it says power on it. So the black is gonna go to the white, and everything else is gonna go to the other one, the same color as it is. Here it is. I just basically twisted them together and put some electrical tape so they don't touch each other and cause a shortage. But now I have to lift the car up. I need to jack the car up, take off the wheel, take off the fender liner to be able to connect it to the headlight.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fake.
Alright, so far I took off the clips at the top, put these wires together like I showed you guys, and then I took off the fender liner. That's easy, just T15 screws everywhere, a couple 7mm at the bottom. You can look that up on YouTube. But then I loosened up this 3 10mm bolt, and then one on the top, which was this one right here, and then one at the bottom goes right here. So then I can just make space so I can take off this right here. All right, after that, you want to remove the 2 T20 Torx that hold this into those 2 holes right here. So you want to T20 Torx, 2 of them. You want to remove it, and be careful with the plug. You want to remove that plug, and after that we have to take that seal, that rubber seal, we're going to take it off and put it on the heat shield. I mean, put it on the one that comes with it. I'm so tired, it's like 4 hours in already. Shouldn't take that long, but we're learning a lot of stuff as we go. Have to go buy some parts, so we're going to put it on this one right here so it can be sealed, right? All right, so like that, put it back in. Oh my god. So this just went from the cheapest, coolest mod to like the most expensive, lamest mod. Let me tell you why. So this thing was $400, $450 after tax, like almost $500. But what they don't tell you is this thing is so sensitive, and look, it broke already. And that's the OEM one that comes on the car. And that's really that's a really big problem, guys. Right now I don't have a right turning signal on my front headlight, and when I come to change my my color turning lights, my headlight won't work because this is the OEM part. So you might be like, okay, well Kiro, like how expensive is this? That's the thing, you can't buy these. I checked with the dealer, I called them. You cannot buy the heatsink by itself. You have to buy the whole headlight. And the whole headlight is almost $4,000. One headlight for this little piece, because they don't sell this piece by itself. So as of right now, let me show you guys at least how it looks like. So I have it on pink right now to match with the car, but you can go to any color you want. I called 4 different dealers. You cannot buy this piece alone. So I have 2 options. I'm gonna try to weld it back together, like weld the plug right here. Let me show you guys. It's supposed to sit like that. So it's supposed to sit like, if you can see it, like this, but this plug broke. So I'm gonna maybe go to a phone person or like a soldering person, of someone that can connect them together and try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to buy a whole new headlight. $5,000 for a freaking color changing headlight. I would have got bags or like something else. It's not worth it. Not worth the $5,000. But it is what it is. I didn't even get to connect the switches, so I don't have the switches right now. I can only connect it through my phone. I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be for another video. I'm gonna show you guys how to do switches for your car, just in case you have underglows or whatever you want to do on your car. How to connect it to a switch to make it easier. I'm gonna do that for another video. But for now, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna shower because I'm so dirty, and I don't know. We'll just go to the car meet today. I'm really not in the mood, but I'm gonna go vlog for you guys, and hopefully I can figure out something for this. Alright, so we went to Orange's. It wasn't that packed. It was decently packed. There was a lot of crazy cars. Like there was like at least like 15 McLarens, 20 Lambos, like the regular, you know. But it wasn't that packed. And the parking lot was so tiny, like you couldn't even move. So then we got bored. What's up, bro? How are you? Good, how are you? What's up, bro? Kiro. Nice to meet you. And then, so I went to a secret night meet. So after Origins, went to secret night meet because Origins wasn't that good. But check out how dirty my car is, bro. Look at all these watermarks. And check this out right here. This is blood, bro. This is what? On this side too. That's blood, and that's blood on the headlight. And blood on my rack. So
when someone says they put their blood, sweat, and tears, I literally did that today. When I was trying to unbolt the headlight and stuff, there was so many sharp things that caught my hand so many times. That's why there was blood on the car, and I haven't even had time to wash it. So the car is so dirty. There's so much water spots. If there's blood, people are like, "Bro, why is there blood on your car?" But that's literally putting blood, sweat, and tears. I didn't vlog the origins honestly because it was super dark and my camera's not good in the dark. I need to buy a better camera. And also, I was really not in the mood. I was really upset. I was really upset because of what happened. But right here, it's like everyone is burning out. Everyone is two-stepping. Like the vibes are crazy. That's why I was like, I'm a vlog, bro. It's crazy tonight. Bro, the cops are literally right there watching the people who don't have I was out because I know they have a permit till 11, and when they have a permit till 11, once it hits 11, cops are gonna rush in there and give everybody tickets and impound them. That's why if they have a permit till 11, cops can't go inside before 11. That's why I'm out. I'm gonna go home right now and call it, so I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Yeah, shawty know what's up. Go party in the mansion, shake it up. Big booty.